Can we pause the live and?
No, we cannot. Okay.
I'm so hot.
Okay, so this video is called "You Reap What You Sow" because I have a video to show you guys.
Is it funny?
I have
It's
one
not
funny one.
funny,
And funny enough, the funny one is actually the same theme. Like it's the same moral.
The same theme.
Yeah, it's the same lesson in the funny one. But the first one is not funny. Yeah.
Is the first one sad?
It's kind of sad, yes.
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness.
The first one is sad.
Okay,
but the second one is funny.
Do the
But-
sad one first.
Yeah, but both of them are talking about reaping what you sow. Funny enough.
Let's just do this.
I didn't even do it on purpose, but when I found both videos, I was like, oh, I want to show them these videos, and then both of them are teaching the same lesson. So, all right, so let's do the first one. Well, so I need you to pay attention because I'm going to ask you what you learned from the video.
Also, I have glitter on my face because I just went to church.
Mm-hmm. Well, are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you what you think about the video. So I need you to listen. I'm going to ask you to narrate the video to me. Like, tell me what you learned from the video. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see.
Well, karma came after him quite hard. It was 2017. Remember the bully who randomly punched a disabled man? Well, karma came after him quite hard. It was 2017 when a man with cerebral palsy was minding his own business, walking into a store only to be mocked by Barry. When the disabled man came back out, Barry hit him across the face. The surveillance footage was uploaded online, went viral, and things went south for Barry quite quickly. Police were looking for Barry while the internet figured out who he was, noticed he had a business, flooded his phone with thousands of calls a day, and ensured Barry wouldn't get any further customers. When caught by police and brought to court, he was crying before the judge who sentenced him to 3 to 6 years behind bars, but karma wasn't quite done with him. More recently, Barry was out on parole, violated it, fled from police on his motorcycle, crashed it, and perished.
Did you guys get that?
Barry ran to a store.
Barry ran to his store. Is that what you got from it?
Barry was disabled. Barry hit a disabled person and he got karma.
Yeah. Well, did you get that part? Well, watch it from the beginning again, okay?
The bully who randomly punched a disabled man, well, karma came after him quite hard. It was 2017 when a man with cerebral palsy was minding his own business, walking into a store only to be mocked by Barry. When the disabled man came back out, Barry hit him across the face. The surveillance footage was uploaded online, went viral, and things went south for Barry quite quickly. Police were looking for Barry while the internet figured out who he was, noticed he had a business, flooded his phone with thousands of calls a day, and ensured Barry wouldn't get any further customers. When caught by police and brought to court, he was crying before the judge who sentenced him to 3 to 6 years behind bars, but karma wasn't quite done with him. More recently, Barry was out on parole, violated it, fled from police on his motorcycle, crashed it, and perished.
Did you get it? He died. Yeah, perished means died. So what happened? In the beginning, what happened?
The boy walked to the store.
The bully walked in the store? No. Someone with cerebral palsy was walking into a store or walked into a store, and then the bully mocked him. Do you know what mock means? The bully was walking like him. Was making fun of him, right? And then when the person came out, what happened? What did the bully do? When the disabled person came out, what did the bully do?
Go to jail?
No, he smacked his face. He smacked his face first. And then what happened afterwards?
He got thrown to jail.
He got thrown in jail. Mama, what happened afterwards?
He didn't get any more customers and then he got thrown in jail.
Yeah, he didn't get any more customers. So people found him because there was a camera there. So obviously the bully did not know that there was a camera, right? So people saw the camera and then people were flooding his business with phone calls, didn't give him space to get any new customers because they found out that he had a business and so he couldn't get any new business. What's funny? Are you listening to what I'm saying or you're busy thinking about something else?
He's thinking about swears.
He's thinking about swears. Okay, so they flooded his business with phone calls so he couldn't get any new business, and then the police were looking for him right?
Yep.
And then what happened when the police found him? What happened when they found him?
He went to court.
He went to court, and what happened in court?
Mom, what do I have to say? What happened?
Because I need to know that you listen.
Someone
I played it 2
commented.
times.
Someone commented.
Oh, I said, well done, mommy. Thank you so much. Because I need to know that you're listening, Wells. Because I want you to be able to decipher when people are talking for you to understand what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he went to court, and what happened in court? Do you remember what happened in court?
Nope.
Mama, do you remember what happened in court?
He cried.
He cried.
And then they put him in prison for 3 to 6 years.
Well, the sentence, the judge said he's going to be in prison for 3 to 6 years.
Yeah.
And then he was out on parole, which is like...
you escaped?
No, he didn't escape. I think that's when they give you like a chance to see if you do better, I think.
Okay.
So he was out, and while he was out, I think he was speeding. I don't remember why the police were chasing him, but he did something, and then the police were chasing him. And what was he driving? Was he driving a car or a motorcycle?
Car, the police car,
No, the police were driving their car. What was the bully driving?
motorcycle.
A motorcycle. And then
And
what
I want a
happened?
motorcycle.
And then-
want a motorcycle.
And then what happened to him when the police were chasing him? What happened to him when the police were chasing him? What happened in the end?
He went to jail.
Is that what happened in the end? Mama, don't say
He
anything.
died. He died.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
I was about to say he perished. He perished.
were you even paying attention?
He died.
Huh?
I was.
You were? Did you forget what happened, or you didn't even understand what happened?
I didn't understand it.
You didn't understand it. Okay, so now that we've told you everything, right? So the police were chasing him, and then he crashed and he perished, which means he died. I'm going to play the video for you one more time, just so that it connects in your brain. Okay?
Mhm.
Everything that we talked about. All right.
Remember the bully who randomly punched a disabled man? Well, karma came after him quite hard. It was 2017 when a man with cerebral palsy was minding his own business, walking into a store only to be mocked by Barry. When the disabled man came back out, Barry hit him across the face. The surveillance footage was uploaded online, went viral, and things went south for Barry quite quickly. Police were looking for Barry while the internet figured out who he was, noticed he had a business, flooded his phone with thousands of calls a day, and ensured Barry wouldn't get any further customers. When caught by police and brought to court, he was crying before the judge, who sentenced him to 3 to 6 years behind bars, but karma wasn't quite done with him. More recently, Barry was out on parole, violated it, fled from police on his motorcycle, crashed it, and perished.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you think Barry deserved what he got?
Mm-hmm.
He reaped what he sowed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He was very mean to that guy. And then I don't know if dying is good karma, though. I really don't know. What do you think, Mama? Do you think dying is good karma?
Well, not really, because you're like going to. Well, dying is good karma because what he did, he's probably going to HE double hockey sticks.
HE double hockey sticks. So he's going
It's
to hell,
hell.
is what you're saying?
He's going to HELL.
But I don't know. Wells, what do you think? Do you think dying is good karma? Do you think dying is good payback? You know what karma is? Karma is payback. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think dying is good payback? Like if someone does something wrong, do you think they should die? I think they should be in prison and suffer. I think that's good karma.
But when I do something wrong, you don't take me in prison.
No, I mean like adults when they do something really terrible. You don't do terrible things.
Mm-hmm.
What terrible things have you done?
He first of all, he
Huh?
said that his best friend is better than me. 1,100,000.
He said his best friend is...
5 trillion, billion, killion, sagillion, brillion, pergillion,
Stop talking rubbish.
bazillion,
So he said his best
bazillion
friend is better
times.
than you. That's not a crime. That's his opinion. That's not a crime.
Mommy, there's 2 people watching, and there was 3 people watching. That's so much for us.
Okay, so Wells,
Just so you know, I'm hugging both of you guys.
I know. But Wells, you haven't done anything that deserves you going to jail. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna try not to do anything that will take you to jail, right? Well, tell me
Okay,
some of the
let me
things. Tell me what you think will take you to jail. Tell me a crime that you think will take you to jail. I'm asking Wells. Put your hand down. Wells, tell me. Tell me one crime that you think deserves for you to go to jail.
Leaving the house and coming into someone else's house.
Going into someone else's house.
That's not a
Like
crime.
when you get to the person's house, what do you do? Like just walking into somebody's house?
Without
crime?
without permission is a crime.
Um,
Like without permission is technically breaking into someone's house. Is a
right.
crime. But walking into someone's house with permission is not a crime.
Right. But I don't think if you even walk into someone's house without permission, I don't even think that's a crime.
It is.
But it's
for
trespassing maybe.
oh
But
gosh.
I don't think they'll take you to jail, Wells. I think you will go to jail if you go into someone's house and take their stuff without telling them. So that's
Take their
stealing,
stuff.
right? Yeah. If you steal, that's a crime. Tell me
If you
another
break
crime.
into someone's house, I think you'll get like a ticket or something.
Well, tell me another crime that you think will take you to jail. Tell me something else. You can't think of something. Mama, what do you think? Tell me something that
Another thing, well, stealing.
we just said that.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Well, leave her alone.
Stealing. Having gun in places that you're not supposed to have a gun. That's also a crime. And violence is also a crime.
Violence.
Yeah.
You mean silence?
Violence.
She said violence. Do you know what violence is, Wells?
Nope.
That means like fighting.
Well, like injuring people, killing someone, robbing people with a gun, taking stuff that is not yours, hitting someone with your car, like having a car accident.
Yep.
If you hit someone, especially if that's your fault, if it's your fault, so like the person just ran into you, that's also a crime. Well, leave her alone. Okay. All right. So yeah, those are examples of crime. So Wells, you haven't done anything that will take you to jail. Do you hear me?
Oh, he has done one thing.
What?
Stop.
What did you do?
He has done one thing.
What?
He has
He doesn't
annoyed people.
He doesn't want people to see you. He has annoyed people.
Annoying people,
That's
that's not a crime.
not a crime.
It is a crime.
All right, let me show you guys a funny video. And like I said, it's
No.
also about reaping what you sow. And Wells, do you remember when I tell you, like when you do something to Zita, and
Like
I tell her to do it back to you, and you're like, no, I don't want her to do it back to me. And I'm like, why would you do it to her if it's something you don't want her to do back to you? Remember when I tell you that? And that you're going to reap what you sow? You know what sowing is? Sowing is like planting something in the soil. And then when you plant oranges, what comes out? When you put orange seeds in the soil, what comes out?
It will grow
Into what?
oranges.
Exactly. So when they say
That reminds me, I want snacks.
so when they say you reap what you sow, are you listening?
Yep.
When they say you reap what you sow, it means whatever you plant, and basically what that means, whatever you do to someone is what's going to happen to you, right? So I'm always telling you, before you do something to Zita, think about it and ask yourself, will I be happy if someone does this to me, right? Remember, I always tell you that. Okay, so that's basically what happened with this guy, right?
Mommy, I wanted you to laugh when I was holding your hand.
No, I'm not laughing. I need you to listen. I need you to pay attention. Because sometimes you do things to Zita and you don't want her to do the same to you. And that's disturbing. It's disturbing. You need to understand that what you do to somebody else is what will happen to you. Do you hear me? So before you do something to someone, what do? You think about it and you ask yourself what? You ask yourself what?
Would you want someone to do this to you?
Exactly. You ask yourself, would I want someone to do this to me? And if the answer is no, what do?
Don't do it.
Exactly. All right, let me play this video for you guys. This one is funny, but it's also what you reap what you sow, but it's very funny.
Mommy, is it David a kid?
Who?
David
Who's David?
Who's David?
for the Bible story
Yeah, he was a kid and then he grew up. Why?
and died.
He died eventually, yeah.
Did eventually.
bully who
But
Okay.
what?
All right, let's. Oh, wait. Otherwise, that's it. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you to think about the video.
नहीं सारुण के यहाँ कुछ तो गड़बड़ है
What's it watching?
She's putting water in his face.
साला ये दुख का खत्म नहीं होता बे
What did he do?
और अभी तो रुको
He got wet.
No, you have to pay attention.
He was staying there.
She was washing her face.
ये क्या है नहीं सारुण के यहाँ कुछ तो गड़बड़ है
You used to wipe her face, right?
साला ये दुख का खत्म नहीं होता बे और अभी तो रुको लुट गया मैं सोनी तेरे प्यार में मारना दे मैनू इंतजार
I don't want that to happen to me.
Do you guys not get what happened?
I do get what happened.
Tell
It's
me
not
what.
funny.
Tell me what you think happened, Mama.
Okay, well he dirtied the towel,
Mhm.
and then after she was done cleaning her face,
Mhm.
she accidentally threw all of her water at the person,
Mhm.
and then she was gonna go wipe him with the towel, but then the dirty towel got on his face.
I don't want that to happen to me. People will laugh at me.
Well, so what do you think happened?
He made the towel dirty.
Because he thought she was going to use it on her face, right? She was supposed to use it on her face, and then what happened?
She didn't fall for the prank.
And she didn't know that it was a prank, really. She just poured him the water that she was using, and then she grabbed the towel and used it on him. So basically, who got the karma? Who got the karma?
The guy.
The guy. Yeah. So he wanted that to happen to her, but it ended up happening to him. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. Did you guys like the video or no?
Yep.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. I think it's very funny.
Can you choose two funny videos next time too? I want only funny videos. No more of these.
Okay, but the moral what's the moral of the story of the videos that we watched today?
That no one else watched.
What's the moral of the videos that we watched today?
Why is he just standing on the floor?
Because you pushed her. What's the moral of the stories that we watched today?
Moral.
Do you know the meaning of moral?
Yep.
What?
You cannot make towels dirty or else it will happen to you.
That's not the meaning of moral. Come here. What's the meaning of moral? I told you last time what moral was. Moral is the lesson you learned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's the moral of the story of the videos we watched today?
You're not showing probably.
What's the moral of the stories we watched today?
That you cannot make towels dirty.
You cannot make towels dirty.
The moral
That's
is
not the moral.
the moral is.
Oh my god, what's the moral?
Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Well, so what lesson did you learn from both videos? What lesson did you learn?
That you can never ever
Mm-hmm.
prank someone like that.
Not quite. Mama, what lesson did you learn?
This is impossible.
Okay, Mama, what lesson did you learn?
The lesson I learned is that you cannot do something bad to someone, or else something bad will happen to you.
Exactly. That's the moral of the videos, Wells. If you do something bad to someone, something bad is going to happen to you. So the same way, if you do good things for people, good things are going to happen for you as well. So did you get the moral of the videos today? What is it?
If you do something bad to someone, they're gonna do the same way to you.
Who's going to do the same to you?
The person.
It may not be the person, it might be somebody else, but something bad is going to happen to you as well because you did something bad to someone, right? And if you do something good for someone, what happens? Put your hands down. I asked Williams. If you do something
Stop!
If you do something good for someone else, what happens?
Stop!
Just stop. Put your hand down.
5.
If you do something good for someone, what happens? Was
Stop blocking me, Zia.
oh my goodness. Answer the question. If you do something good for someone, what happens?
Something good happens to you.
Okay. All right. So we got the moral of the videos for today.
I don't like this
Thank you.
video.
What?
I don't like this video.
You don't like this video?
Stop!
Okay. Well, leave her alone.
Bye.
Bye,
Make sure
guys.
to
Thank you for
check my
watching.
channel, Rox Z.